friends, all my Disco Doc friends alike. We're gearing up for Disco Doc's Fire and Doc's booth. Is that what it's called? ADHD, y'all. Just read it like before I filmed this too. So my name is Jess. I am privileged to be one of the judges for this event. I own BEL Development.
Welcome back to my steamy booth. It's time to meet our second judge, Jess from BEL Development. Jess will actually be hosting the judging panel, as well as joining in with the judging. He wanted me to refer to him as head judge, but I said there's no way I'm giving him head. Anyways, Jess hails from southern Alberta, about 2 hours from where Ren is currently held up. He's a former audio tech, stage manager and monitor tech, which he did for about 10 years. Jess has been hustling in the music industry since he was 14 years old. He started sponsoring bands he believed in shortly after, giving them deals on shows or production because he thought they were great.
We're kind of a tech reaction channel. I was a sound guy for 10 years. I worked on lots of festivals, lots of touring shows, lots of local shows. And I thought it would be a fun opportunity to connect with some new artists and new producers, maybe be able to give a little bit of my take on things.
Then followed a bit of a dark period. Jess left the world of rock and roll to try his hand as a corporate sales manager. He says, although I excelled and achieved more than I expected, I also lost myself and found myself depressed for the first time. To be honest, even the audio work was very traumatic for a long time too, and recently it's become a real sticking point for anxiety and self-sabotage. But through YouTube, our beautiful communities, and the Reactor space, I've done a lot of healing, and have since co-wrote and released my first original song.
I always try to talk about production and the capture or the capturing of the emotion of a performance. I love when you can just feel the heartbeat of a guitar player or a drummer or a producer. And so a little bit that I want to talk about was creating the environment and giving us the environment that your piece was kind of made for.
Jess has a YouTube music reaction channel with over 50,000 subs. He has reacted to many Ren and Big Push songs, as well as dozens of other artists. And he has a finger in many pies. Jess says, I've been hired to mix an EP for a musician in Germany. I've attended concerts all over North America with amazing people that I've met online. I've helped a teen band who went on to sign a media deal with one of Canada's large indie record labels. I've even mixed and performed with said band at their debut EP release concert. And now I'm happy to be comfortable being Jess, and just try and offer love and support wherever I can. And, talking of offering love and support, Jess has been fighting tirelessly to increase reactor rights and get a better relationship with the traditional music industry. For example, he has been working with the band Freeze the Fall. He says, Freeze the Fall's media deal was largely successful because of the reaction community. We amassed over 120 reactions from over 60 reactors within 3 months, after closing a $10,000 Kickstarter in 72 hours. This gave the band the leverage to negotiate on behalf of the reactors and keep their content available for fair use. We've already begun whitelisting all the reactors who have reacted, and if anyone else wants to, they can reach out. Either to myself, Jess, or Freeze the Fall band directly.
That's what I'm here to, Doc, you have to edit this part out. Or don't. Have some fun with it, man. Suck me into this environment. Good luck, everyone. We'll see you at the competition.
Well, I'm sure you can see why I'm so pleased to have Jess heading up the judging panel. As well as being an expert in the technical aspects of music making, a very professional interviewer and podcast host, an active advocate for bridging gap between the reaction community and the music industry. He's also just a really nice fucking guy. I'm grateful to have him in my virtual life. Cheers! Haha, that was great fun. Okay. Well, let's end by giving the last word to Jess. I asked him to send me a short elevator pitch introducing himself and telling us the kind of thing he's looking for from the contestants. Over to you, my friend.
What's going on, y'all? This is Jess from BEL Development. Real excited to be one of the judges for Fire and Doc's booth, and I'm looking forward to hanging out with everybody. I want to take a second and introduce myself without being too self-indulgent, I guess. So like I say, my name is Jess. I was a sound guy for about 10 years, from my teen kind of ages, 13 and 14, through my early 20s. I've recently gotten back into it with my friends Freeze the Fall. They've kind of pulled me out of my retirement. And I've always been one to kind of want to support bands, especially if I liked them and believed in them. I've never shied away from cutting deals or trying to sponsor, as we call it, or host bands, and just make something work for both of us, right? Like, if you don't have the highest budget, but I think that your band needs a certain kind of production, like, we can work something out. Just make sure you call me next time, right? Like, I'm all about that kind of stuff. So a few things I'm really excited about in your guys' writing and everyone's writing for this competition is, I love metaphors, y'all, and I want them pushed as far as y'all are can get them. Jordan Lucas said, split them right down the middle like a duplex. Like, come on, y'all. So that's what I like. I also like feeling what you're writing about. Like, if you're angry, I don't want you to be smiling. If you're tired, I don't want you to sound like you got a full chest of breath or whatever, right? So these are little things that I'm looking for. Good luck, everyone. Can't wait to hang out with everybody and can't wait to hear what you put together for us. And see you soon.